Whoa, NASCAR fans, history was just made this Sunday. Christopher Bell, yep, you heard that right. Christopher Bell just won the Phoenix Raceway. This guy is on fire. 3 consecutive wins in the next gen race car. Bell is turning the track into a personal playground. He's breaking records left and right. It's really insane. And you won't believe the photo finish. Bell's teammate Denny Hamlin came in right behind, 0.049 seconds behind.
Don't do it. Keep an eye on Larson. Off turn 4. Bell edges ahead and wins 3 in a row. Wow. That was awesome.
What a great finish.
I mean, that's insane. And Kyle Larson from Hendrick Motorsports just managed to sweep 3rd spot. It's no 1st or 2nd, but it is a top 3 podium finish. Bell's win actually snapped Larson's streak of winning 3 consecutive races in a row. And that is the first 3 consecutive since 2021. We also saw a pretty big moment with female driver Katherine Legge. She made her debut at Phoenix. The last woman we saw there was Danica Patrick back in 2018. So subscribe, hit the like button, and let's dive right in to all the madness happened at the Shriners Children's 500 at the Phoenix Raceway. Alright, let's set the scene. It's the kind of race where legends are made, and Christopher Bell just started writing his new chapter. He's the first ever person to win 3 consecutive wins in a next-gen car. He won 2 weeks ago at Atlanta, then at the Circuit of the Americas, and now at the Phoenix Raceway. The 30-year-old driver from Oklahoma just can't get out of the spotlight and the podium, and there's no reason to think that that's going to be stopping anytime soon. This is like Kyle Larson's dominance, where he pulled off the same feat twice, the NASCAR Cup Series Championship. Not only this, but he became the first racer to win 3 out of 4 first races after Kevin Harvick, which was all the way back in 2018.
Christopher Bell wins his 3rd race in a row. How in the world did you get that one done? Side by side across the line.
That's about as ugly as it gets. You put the red tires on, you're like, all right, what I don't want to happen is go like 20, 30 laps and get a yellow. Then that happened. Then we went like 10 more laps, we had another yellow, and it was just all about who could get clear on the restart. We were just racing really, really hard there, coming to the line, and woo, JGR ran 1-2, how about that?
Christopher Bell wins his 3rd in a row in a thriller at Phoenix.
But what makes this even crazier? This wasn't just a cakewalk. This was straight up survival of the fastest. Now that finish had us all sweating. Now picture this, Bell's got the lead, but Denny Hamlin comes out like a man with a mission. They're side by side, throwing it down lap after lap. But here's where Bell came out flexing. On the final restart, this man nailed it. That split-second reaction is what won him the whole race. Hamlin wasn't backing down, but Bell held that line like a stone-cold closer. And boom, 0.049 seconds. That is the 2nd closest finish ever on the Phoenix Raceway.
Another good start by Denny Hamlin on his outside. White flag, here we go. 1 lap to go. The race is on. They're 3 wide. Bell solidifies the lead. No, Denny's still there on his outside, hanging tough.
It's all going to come down to what happens right here on the entry into turn 3.
Don't do it. Keep an eye on Larson. Off turn 4. Bell edges ahead and wins 3 in a row.
Wow.
Now, the energy was electric from lap 1. The green flag drops, and we just know it's going to be a banger of a race. We had an absolute dogfight up front with Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Joey, and William, along with many more drivers, all trading spots like they were trading sports cards. One thing you know, Larson's making a move on the outside. Next thing you know, Denny Hamlin squeezing through on the inside. And Logano, man, is just straight up refusing to lift. Classic Joey. Now, following the restart after the caution, Joey Logano got a little bit too ambitious. Logano, who was leading the race at the time, passed the yellow line a split second early, which got him a penalty.
So you can't cross the yellow line before the start-finish line.
No way!
Well, right there. Man.
Yeah, that's pretty nitpicky there.
That was...
Now, I said before the race, it'll bite somebody.
Right
I didn't think that it would be Joey Logano, but that's pretty. He wasn't blocking anybody. He wasn't, I don't know.
Next, Michael McDowell, who was on soft option tires to gain some track position, was following Ross Chastain, who was on option tires, when he encountered either a steering issue or a slit tire in turn 4. Now number 71 kicked sideways and McDowell crashed into the corner on turn 4. Now a trail of smoke followed this car, and after further inspection, they believed that it was a cut tire that led to this.
Smoke got trouble.
Somebody locked up there and then
McDowell.
went way up high. I think it was Michael McDowell.
And got in a
Here
wall,
he is
too.
in turn 4, and yellow is out.
He hit pretty hard, guys. I don't know if did it blow up.
Looks like the right rear might be flat.
I think oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, and we talked about him. You know, we talked not necessarily him, but we talked about those tires blistering or having too much heat and blowing out. So.
And then the big one happened on lap 99. Now it was chaos from the get-go as we were going 5 wide from turns 1 and 2. And usually these guys figure it out by the time they get to the back stretch, but no, not this time. This was like a full-on demolition derby. It kicked off when Justin Haley and Chase Briscoe got a little too close. Briscoe's car literally shot into the air. I'm talking about number 19 flying through the air. Then out of nowhere, Briscoe comes slamming down right into Carson Hocevar. So much impact to literally blow Briscoe's right window out of things. Now Hocevar's car is literally jumping up and down between the other car and the wall, and it's a complete mess.
Whoa, trouble in the back and 2 cars in the wall.
Big wreck. They're still wrecking. Custer into the outside. Well, I think that was Herbst.
Christopher Bell will lead them back to caution here at lap 99. Fellas, I don't think that was an if. I think that was a when.
You see him, the funnel starts here as they start the progression of moving up into Haley, into Briscoe, and I think that was Hocevar on the outside. Just runs out of room.
You know, Herbst into Haley seemed to be the first point of contact.
No, I think it was Gibbs is who it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the 54 comes up and they all get squeezed right. Oh,
You're right.
They just run out of room, man.
Wow.
That car launched up in the air.
19 jumped over the right front of Haley.
Briscoe with a lot of
Blew
damage
the side
there.
window out of Briscoe's car. That car's hurt bad.
But wait, it doesn't stop there. The aftermath, even Shane, Brad, Cole, and Riley all got caught up in this mess, suffering enough damage to get them sent back into the garage. It was like a domino effect. One car splits and then everybody else is gone. And let's not forget about Noah Gragson. Man also got caught up in the mess, but somehow very impressively made his way out and kept driving. But man, 7 cars were gone, and after the restart, it was like a whole different race. That's really crazy. The crash impacted the whole race, and we all just knew that it's going to have an impact on the outcome. It was absolutely insane. Now let's talk about another NASCAR history-making moment in this NASCAR Cup Series. Katherine Legge became the first female driver to race a next-gen car in this Cup Series. The car wasn't handling like she wanted to, and she really struggled getting that control, which ended up getting her 30th place. But you know what? Just getting out there was the first step. It's a start of a great beginning. The future's looking bright, and so shout out to her for getting out there. All right, now let's talk about tires, because this race was like playing chess at 180 miles per hour. Now NASCAR gave the drivers a choice: either red tires, which are super grippy but wear out last, or yellow tires, which don't have so much nip but last longer. And the strategies were wild. Bell played his cars right, bringing the reds out at just the right time. Meanwhile, guys like Ryan Preece went all in on the reds, which got them from 33rd to 3rd place. Absolutely mental. But after those tires wore out, poof, back into mid-range he went. Bell though, he had just enough in his tank to make it matter when it meant the most. Now we want to know from you, do you think Christopher Bell can take home this championship? And if not, who else are his competitors? We also want to know your thoughts on the tire strategies. So drop your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and hit the bell button. Until next time, keep the conversation going on Lucky Dog on the Track.